was born in Warsaw, Poland in May of 1939, 3 months before the Second World War started. We live on a street named Nowolipie, and when Germany occupied Warsaw, about a year later, they organized Warsaw Ghetto, which means they put most of the Jews, all of the Jews from Warsaw and surrounding area in one area of Warsaw. By July of 1942, Germany decided that they have to make some better solution how to kill Jews from Warsaw Ghetto. I remember 2 guys came to this apartment and they took my father to supposed to be underground army. They returned 2 days later and told my mother that he's in forest, and the forest is very cold and damp, he needs his winter coat. So she gave him winter coat. On the way out of his apartment, they notified not her, but landlady that he will never need the coat because they took him instead of the underground army. They took him directly to Warsaw Gestapo with German security police. And they say, by that time he's already dead. And that's all they knew about my father.
The mission of the Zekelman Holocaust Center is to engage, educate, and empower by remembering the Holocaust. We want people to understand the dangers of hate and where it can lead, and help people fight to create a better world. It's very difficult to understand the Holocaust if you don't personalize it. We speak a lot about the fact that we don't teach about numbers and facts as much as we teach about the human story. This happened to people. It was done by people to people. And when our visitors can hear a survivor or the child of a survivor tell their story or their parent's story, that's what makes the connection. That's what makes it real for them. And when they can see the artifacts and be in our space and see our architecture, it really helps create a personal connection for people to the events that happened. The Nissan Foundation has been very generous to us and has funded our English language arts program. We know that even though people tend to think of the Holocaust as a history class and therefore it's studied in social studies, many students' first experience with the Holocaust is through literature. Number of the Stars, Anne Frank, books like that. And a lot of English language arts teachers or ELA teachers, they have a hard time. They're nervous about teaching about the Holocaust. It's a huge subject. We know they know how to teach it, literature, but we help them bring the Holocaust into the class to give the students the historical and cultural context that they need to give them the basis for understanding the literature and the story of the history that surrounded it.
The students who are learning about the Holocaust have some pretty strong reactions. I think when they're reading the literature and they're hearing the stories of people who have actually experienced and survived the Holocaust, they can't believe how horrific it actually was. So it really makes an impact on them.
For 30 years, the Nissan Foundation has awarded grants to organizations that offer educational programs that inform, inspire, and celebrate diversity among the various racial, ethnic, and cultural groups that make up society. It has been our privilege to support the work of the Zekelman Holocaust Center as it trains teachers in Holocaust and genocide education. Teachers are helping bring the history and lessons of the Holocaust to life for a new generation, ensuring that the stories of the past are never forgotten.